wisdom on display. Flag-waving, deep-felt pride in people and country doesn't get much more pronounced than this. It's a sentiment that's very much shared by the peoples of the US and China. Some have predicted that such fervent Chinese nationalism would peter out as the country's global clout increased. Instead, it's a sentiment that many say has spread. Tsinghua University student Rao Jin knows all about national pride. He's the man behind Anti-CNN, a hugely popular website started in response to what Rao saw as Western media bias in the coverage of the 2008 Tibet riots. He posted photos, video and articles that he said exposed inaccurate reports by broadcasters like CNN and the BBC. The site was an overnight success as millions logged on to attack Western media reports and stand up for China. This is where China's internet users came to vent their anger at what they said were biases in the Western media last year, and it's a site they still come to. Millions of people log on every single day. Rao says the website gives people an important outlet.
At the time of the torch relay, everybody in China was looking forward to the Olympics, but it was met with an unfriendliness and bias. So Chinese naturally came to our website to make their voices heard. We're not evil, we just wanted to criticize Western media bias. Our website offered the platform for Chinese people to speak up.
Rao believes Anti-CNN has helped to keep the Western media in check. Yuan Li, a professor of international relations at Peking University, says nationalism in China is linked to the feeling among many Chinese that their nation is a victim. But he predicts that as the country grows stronger, nationalism will decrease.
In past years, I think Chinese people have quite some very strong so-called sense of victims. So they when we deal with outsiders, they have some very angry and impatient attitude. And I think with the rising of China, people will be have more relaxed and equal-minded to the outside.
But Rao disagrees.
As Chinese, we naturally love our country, but nationalism is not necessarily linked to the idea of being a victim. In China's modern history, we were robbed by Western nations. It was a sad period of history. China is still recovering from that hurt. But many countries, including the US, don't want us to become strong. That's obvious. We just want to be treated fairly.
Not that Rao has praise for everything the government does. He says the media should be allowed to criticize bad policies, and he even expressed hope that one day there'd be a Chinese version of CNN. Tom Mackenzie,